What's up, everybody? Well, I got another FIREBAT mini PC gameplay video for you guys today. Today, we're checking out Escape From Duckov, which is very fun, but very challenging. I keep getting my ass handed to me, but still fun. Now, I don't know how this thing is gonna run. I wasn't really paying attention to VRAM, so as long as it doesn't run out of VRAM, it'll probably do very similar to the Ally and the Lenovo. But when it runs out of VRAM, it does worse than the Steam Deck sometimes, even though it has a much more powerful GPU and CPU. But anyway, why don't we go hop on into the game and let's see what we're gonna get. And if it's gonna let me record with OBS or if I'm gonna have to do everything camera or not. So first, we'll do 1080p. High, just like we did on the Allies. If I remember correctly, it does not go well, just like it did on the Allies as far as getting 60, but I think it still stays over 30, which is playable, so that's good enough for a lot of people. We'll also try 900p medium and then do 720p low, which is what I considered playable FPS. But anyway, game time. So now for 900p, medium settings, get you a little bit more FPS. Still not 60 plus all the time though. For that, you're gonna have to do what you do in the Allies and just drop her down to low. But then you get more like the Lenovo and get like 90 FPS to 100 and something versus 70s and 80s like on the Allies. So now let's get to the game. So 720p, low settings, and this is what I'd play this game on since it's not exactly a super high graphical game, and I'd rather get 60 plus on a game like this with, even though it's third person, it's got guns in it and aiming, so I like it with as much FPS as I can get. But anyway, let's go get ourselves some gameplay. Let's get ourselves just a little bit of some cam-recorded gameplay. I don't know how much my back and butt can take, but try to get some gameplay here. It seems to be very similar in performance to the Lenovo. And it's definitely not running any VRAM limitations, so that's good. Everything seems to have stutters right there when you first load in. It's probably like caching stuff in or something. Not a developer done, but so I just am always guessing with these things, but I think that's a pretty stout guess. But that's why I never claim, oh, this is 100% fact, unless I know it's 100% fact. Which isn't very often, which is why I don't make 100% claims very often. Now, I will say, at least, even though it doesn't get as much FPS as I would think it would get, it at least seems to get pretty decent frame times on everything, so. we got one more item. Slot lift. Any other ones coming? Ooh. Nice. Now I got a second firearm. Any more? Well, hell yeah. Now we're getting a little more decked out here. Phew. Bleach. Shoot. I don't have any bandages, I don't think. I got a first aid kit, but I don't think that helps for this. Oh, never mind. Unless it just so happened to get done at the same time there. Wish I knew what button. I bet you there's a button for this, getting right into this screen, and I don't know what it is yet. Could just look at the controls, obviously. extended. It's always nice to find extended magazines. Why not go back real quick? Save some of the stuff I've got. Instead of just dying again. Alright, let's go put some of this stuff away. Keep that just in case, because it's better than nothing. Oh, we can open that and use it. Alright, I don't have a sniper yet, so I don't need that. Alright. Let's see. I haven't slept yet. Let's go try that out real quick. Music. Build. What can you build? Oh, I need wood? Well, why didn't you say so? I'll do that off camera. I don't want to bore you guys just crafting for 20 minutes. Though truth be told, I'll probably forget. Oh, it's dangerous out there. Why not rest on that? So I guess there's still a little bit of time left here. Well, fine, then I'll go rest for a little bit longer. Still storming out? Nope. But at the same time, I think we can also go ahead and wrap up, because that's about all my ass can take. Back's actually doing alright. It's just my ass is fucking dead. I should just get myself a pillow or something for when I have to do this. But anyway, let's wrap on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Escape From Duckov, and seemed to be very similar in performance to the Lenovo Legion Go S. So maybe the allies were just getting like power limited. That's the problem when you play in handheld mode like I do, because I treat them like handheld. Sometimes the CPU and GPU fight over power. It happens on my AZ Shifting Advantage. I'm sure it happens on the Alienware too. Even though those are plugged in, they still sit there and go, oh, well, I need some power now. But yeah, but I need it more, blah, blah, blah. And then I feel like sometimes then you get into stutters and stuff too. Anyway, that's besides the point. It was still very playable with the right settings. Even if you, even when I did 1080p high, as long as you don't care about 60 FPS, that was still over 30. So not bad, especially for what this thing is. Though I still thought this game would get a little bit better performance than this. But hey, fine, don't judge a book by its cover. And I'm probably going to end up playing this on everything at this point now, just to see how it does and stuff like the G15 Advantage and stuff like that. But anyway, why don't we go ahead, wrap this video up, and then we can go get started on the small form factor PC. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.